half on a date, like what's, I don't get it. Like if I'm paying half of a guy, then that's not a date, that's my friend. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, that's probably a good time to stop it, I would think. Yo, it's your boy, my name is China the Man in Voice. Make sure you like the video as you come in and you comment and subscribe to the channel. Haven't done already. So that's Kenza, and Kenza is a model, and she's not an IG model. She's not one of these fake models. No, she's actually a legit, like, I don't know, catwalk, like proper high fashion model, like proper model. And she's essentially saying, listen, I'm not on the 50-50 thing. I'm not going 50-50 with any guy yet. So I'm gonna stop it there, and then I'm gonna let it play. Then we're gonna, you know, break it down as we like to break it down. Okay, but let's let her get off first.
It's that simple. You're my brother. That's bro. That's gang. That's twinning them. That's gang. Do you actually get it? That's broski. I wouldn't walk out. I've never had a guy, like, I've never like paid half on a date. But like, if someone did ask me to pay half, I would just pay my half and like go about my life. Like if it's a date, then I just wouldn't see you again. Like it's so simple. I would just pay and leave and like bye. That's literally, it's that simple. Like because if I go on a date, I know like I can afford, I can always afford to cover my own meal regardless. But I mean, if you know, it's kind of that time of the month, Costa Lizzie, I ain't judging, then what would I do? What would I actually do? I'm not being funny, but I would go to the toilet. I'll be like, oh babe, I really need to go to the toilet. And I would fucking get out of there, and then he has to pay for it.
I would fucking get out of there, then he has to pay for it. Okay, and that was then. So yes, that is Kenza, who is a supermodel. Is supermodel? I don't know, but she's definitely high lengers on the model list. She's not an IG model. She's not doing no glamour model. She's a proper model for big brands, and she's letting the man them know, listen, one way or another you're gonna pay, innit? One way or another you're gonna pay. So I let her speak for a little bit because I didn't want to interrupt her. Now I'm gonna do what we do. We're gonna rewind my selector, and we're gonna come again, and we're gonna take this from the TOP. We're gonna break this down right now. You guys with me? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
Half on a date, like what's, I don't get it. Like if I'm paying half of a guy, then that's not a date, that's my friend. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's that simple. You're my brother. That's bro. That's gang.
She starts off by saying, listen, if I got to pay, then nah, that's not a date. You're gang, you're my bro. And she's been kind of patronizing and funny about it, but she's been honest. Look, if I need to pay for something, I'm not looking at you like anything other than a friend, because no man that'll be serious would make me pay. And I'm gonna keep it real. She can say that. She can say that.
That's twinning them. That's gang. Do you actually get it? That's broski. I wouldn't walk out. I've never had a guy, like, I've never like paid half on a date.
So this is what we call pretty privilege. Now, she's entitled to say that she's never paid on a date because she probably hasn't, and she's not lying, she's not capping. But some girls can't say this, and some girls won't be able to say this because they don't have the pretty privilege. And let's be honest, Kenza, you're a top model. You don't have to pay for dates. Men will happily pay.
But like, if someone did ask me to pay half, I would just pay my half and like go about my life. Like if it's a date, then I just wouldn't see you again. Like it's so simple. I would just pay and leave. And
listen, as much as women are gonna fight for their rights and talk about, yes, the patriarchy and this and that and the third, but they still want men to be traditional when they want men to be. That's, yeah. Equality states that women can pick and choose when they want men to be traditional. You know what I mean? And this is how it goes. Especially women with their own money. She got her own money. Why she need you?
Like bye. That's literally, it's that simple. Like because if I go on a date, I know like I can afford, I can always afford to cover my own meal regardless. But
yeah, some of you women be going out with no money on your pocket, on your card, on anything. And anything can happen, but you can't even afford to eat the food that you're going out to eat. Always make sure you can cover yourself, ladies. And what she's saying is, she's saying, I can cover myself, but I shouldn't have to. And especially if you're taking me out on a date. She's not capping.
I mean, if you know, it's kind of that time of the month, Costa Lizzie, I ain't judging, then what would I do? What would I actually do? I'm not being funny, but I would go to the toilet. I'll be like, oh babe, I really need to go to the toilet. And I would fucking get out of there, and then he has to pay for it.
She's saying, listen, if it's cost of living and you really don't have it, I'm going to the toilet, and that's the last time you're going to see me. You're going to end up having to pay for it anyway, which means you better get back in the kitchen and roll up your sleeves and start washing some dishes, because she's not going to pay for it. Even if she got the money, she's not going to pay for it. She's going to run out and leave you to build. Man, I hope you're paying attention, okay? You need to date in your bracket. I'm saying, anyway, why are you going for dates if you can't even afford to? That's the problem. Some of you man are dating when you shouldn't even be dating. You can't afford to date. You need to get back on the grind. So let's check out some of the comments. So this is where you simps miss the trick because you never take a gal for food on the first date. 164. He's not capping, man. Them activities is where it's at. I'm not saying you're not gonna have to go and eat with them, but you need to start with some activities. Way cheaper. Okay. The women that get everything taken care of don't even need to talk about it. That's true. Gal them that look. She's one of those women. I just think she's just telling people. This topic is absolutely knackered. These women are so entitled to men's hard-earned money, but when a man says this about expecting sex, especially after they wine and dine a woman in a date, they start crying and shake my head. I live for the day my people stop. Come on, we're going to keep talking about this, bro. I love men that know how to treat a lady and don't care about how it looks to others. Essentially, what she's saying is you got to pay. Man, there's a lot of things that we expect from women, so let's not start trying to do this 50-50 thing. Going 50-50 with a woman equals 50-50 respect. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, that's how these women treat you. And let's keep it real. Let's look at Kenza. Kenza is a beautiful woman, and she's not just a beautiful woman. She is a high-end model, fashion model. Okay, you know, she's been. You know, people have compared her to a young Naomi. I mean, some people say what they want to say, but she is beautiful, and she's not an IG model. You know what I mean? She's doing proper campaigns with massive houses and brands. And someone like of her caliber would not be paying for dates, okay? And it's just the way it is. And I don't think there's any, you know, you call this pretty privilege. I don't think there's anything wrong with her. Like, you know, look at her, you know, modeling for Casablanca. You know, she's part of Store Model Agency. I think I mean, look, she is the quintessential model physique, okay? And this is what's doing really well. And oh yes, she was even linked to Central C. They did a video together previously. So what does all of this mean? Well, quite plain and simple. It means that she isn't the average woman, okay? And I'm not saying the average woman has to accept 50-50. I'm definitely not saying that, because lots of average women who are not supermodels don't have to pay, you know? But you can see the lifestyle that she lives. And a woman that, you know, is in Fendi, Dior, Versace, Casablanca, styling for them, yeah, she's not gonna have to pay, because they even paid for her. So guys, we'll come to the end of the video. My name is China, I'm the Mandem's voice. If you like the video, then make sure you actually like the video. You comment, subscribe to our channel, turn notification bell so you never ever miss an upload. And if you're really in your bag, then subscribe to our membership. We have 3 separate tiers. And we are out.